The dog raised...
Necrotic. A shame. All this wealth's just been going to waste.
Sabil. They said it like I was the cornerstone of their existence. Isn't that silly? I didn't even know myself. It's a very lonely thing, indeed, to be the object.
She absent-mindedly
I used to love poetry. I used to love wandering the forests for days on end. I'd swim in the rivers and forget to dress after. It was fine. I was alone. I'd bask.
Somewhat to your surprise, Sabil doesn't recoil, but allows you to hug her.
Thank you. That very first moment of darkness. I've never been so scared ever since. Then there was the stench of those men. The burn of the ropes. The jeers and the kicks. Until the dark went silent. Even those barbarians didn't dare speak in the presence of the Master. But I'll not speak of him and his method.
I'll yield to none.
Fight as an elf. Strike true.
Honor the forest with your fighting skill. For your life.
The true shall prevail. The false shall
Death
die.
or victory. The fates will decide.
Distant direction.
The battle for Divinity is about to begin in earnest. The other gods and their chosen will try to outflank us, just like we must outflank them.
But I will be with you. I will guide you. I will watch as you drink from the wellspring, and as its source surges into...
The void will be overcome, and you will be the god of gods. The end is nigh. Don't fail us now.
I myself am the island that is my destination. You, a mere port along the way I tolerate.
A girl's best friend is her needle. Brand of useful.
Like I'd ever listen to some spook. Not in this lifetime.
Something delicious.
Master, where?
Sweet sir. Handsome sir. Seek out our master. He wants you. Wants you.
She gives you a coy little smile. Her mouth is crowded with dozens of tiny, sharp teeth. Shreds of rotten flesh are lodged between them.
You will speak, or we will burn you leaf by leaf, vein by vein.
Pain forever.
The sentence is, your name will have, your back will break. Here, Stadaga Naga, here, Tradaga. We will be the scorching
Your
rain,
name
searing
relent
flames
to
by
the
our
relent to the
your branches and ravish your
The elf squelches her feet in the red mass beneath.
Home sweet home.
Athan Shdanelu, Cowmail Saravel, Damarail Saravel.
He places a palm on Los's forehead. She falls to her knees, seemingly overcome by some unseen force.
You petulant would-be king. You're nothing. She is mine. She is mine.
Cowmail Saravel, Damarail Saravel. Mashatu, Shdanelu.
Los's eyes roll back in her head. She groans, her face slack and lifeless, while her body racks with spasms. Jahan draws his palm back from her. She is rigid on the floor.
It's no use. It's too late. I failed her. The demon's not coiled around her heart. He's become her heart. Try as I might, he would not shift.
And gestures for you to pass.
Thank you, mistress. Pass freely.
Sabine slides her hand in yours, makes your heart skip a beat with her particularly coquettish smile.
I've something I need to tell you. You earned it just by being you. You see, the thing is...
She scrapes her throat, hesitates, almost as if she's a bit nervous. There's a first.
I'm afraid you're going to accuse me of killing the mood, but... I need to talk to you about the Master. No, not anymore, my dear, sweet boy. I've grown to trust you, more than I've trusted anyone since I've had names on my skin. Wasn't easy, I know. Come, sit down with me for a moment.
You both sit down, cross-legged, knees to knees, hand in hand. Suddenly, a man sings a song, haunting in its simplicity. She uses no words, sounds rather. It's beautiful, yet somehow menacing.
This is my Scar song. It's all the Master needs to unless opposes his. Confront him with secrets of yours. Good answer.
Her cat's eyes close as she leans in for a kiss. You kiss. It's sweet and wonderful. You wish it could last forever.
My word.
You both get up and smile to one another warmly. When you hear a sound in the distance and turn to look, Sabine pats you affectionately on the bottom.
Adventure calls, but I say we do this again sometime.
The witch murmurs a quiet,
Leave me be. I'm preparing my soul for the trials ahead. I will not fail our God King. He will find me worthy of eternity.
The witch's eyes are closed, her mouth whispering a prayer to the god.
You lowly creature. Not unlike me once. Storm the elven temple and strike down the shriekers. Perhaps the God King will...
A moment, years in the making. Soon, I will have my vengeance.
She gives you a quick kiss on the cheek.
Sing the song when I signal you, and wish me good luck.
Know how the scar works. You've no hope whatsoever of defeating your master.
He sings. The scar song swells. 1,000 tiny needles in Sabile's soul, chipping away. She looks at you with hope and defiance, gives the signal. You must sing the song. Your voice harmonizes with the master's. Stunned, he hesitates, and yours becomes the dominant melody. Sabile is free from his influence.
Dear me, you're a miracle worker. I'll take it from here.
The patient cat finally pounces. She strikes, precisely, exactly. Her needle pierces his neck, spears his vocal cords, filling his throat with blood. Checkmated and muted, he staggers back, all a feared fury. This is it. It's time to kill the master.
What's on your mind, darling? Now that the master's dead, might as well pursue Divinity, I say. Oh, honey, you should be. It was a trust not lightly given, I assure you. The mere recollection of this tune, it haunts me. Sometimes, in dreams, I hear it whistled, and I fear it's real. I fear I'll never wake up again, and when I think of what it made me do, it's enough to make me want to flay whoever sings it.
She pats your shoulder awkwardly.
But darling, no need to tense up so. I'd never do that to you. Well, not unless you'd attempt to sing the song before we meet the master. But you're far too smart for any such shenanigans, aren't you? Of course you are. Now then, on a more serious note, how about a kiss? Come here.
A kiss, a sweet, stolen moment.
See? I told you we should do this again sometime. It feels magnificent.
Pulls of sores, the wound closes, leaving behind but new scar tissue.
Thank you. You're such a sweetheart.
She laughs. Her cat eyes dance with mirth.
Now, it's over.
She hugs you back warmly. Next, she takes your hand in hers, meets your eyes in earnest.
I just can't thank you enough. I could never have defeated the Master without you. I owe you everything. But I do, and I won't forget. I am free now.
She places a hand over the fresh scar on her arm.
I've known the opposite too long to want to spend another day hollow with hate, another night hollow with loneliness. I know I needn't be, if you show me a little love.
You kiss her on the cheek, and she laughs, full of life.
We're finally here, on the doorstep of Divinity. Merits a word, doesn't it? After all, only one of us can become the new Divine. But don't worry, I won't stand in your way. From the moment you came back for me on that ship, I knew you were special. You've proven it time and again.
She kisses you on the cheek.
You will be the new Divine. I will remain myself. All I ever wanted, really.
I know I can trust you. I know that better than anything else in the world. Truth is, I think you'd make a spectacular Divine. And I know you'll get this bloody demon out of me as soon as you can.
She takes your hand, holds it to her lips, and kisses your fingertips. She cradles her face in your palm for a moment, eyes closed, before letting your hand go.
Let's do this.
Mother, you don't look well.
It is time for you to fulfill your destiny. You are the prime scion. You are the daughter of the Mother Tree. You are the one that will replace her. You must take root now. It is time. The elves need a new mother. They need you. Take root, Sabine. The Mother demands it of you.
This is a momentous decision. I'm not entirely certain. You do? Then I think you're right. I'll not do it.
Prime scion. Prime traitor. Strong is bark, weak is flesh. Even this dying heart will shred you.
Sabine lays a hand upon your forearm.
Step back. I have business with the Mother. I'm going to kill her. You must allow this. It's important.
Sabine reaches out to the tree. She allows her power to burgeon and grow, and then she directs it all at the heart. The tree shudders, and then screams. The heart of the mother tree withers and dies. All is still.
Speak if you wish to.
She sighs.
Deep down it feels like a betrayal. A just betrayal. I know that many will say I failed my people, but I don't...
Are your studies complete, Godwoken? All Godwoken have completed their studies. I take you now to the wellspring. There you may fall, or you may rise.
The Arena of the One. I wish you good luck, but I won't promise you mercy. So close, but divinity will never be mine now. Do what you must, Godwoken.
Alexander's spirit clasps his hands together in prayer.
So good of you to come, Godwoken. You know, you are many things, but above all, you are reliable. Reliable to the point of being predictable. You came to the wellspring. I followed. The Lady Vengeance is, after all, my ship. And now here we all are.
It is time, mistress.
She gives you a long and steady look. She pulls you close and kisses you like you've never been kissed before.
That's a yes. Come, let's find ourselves a quiet spot, shall we?
As you move to go below decks, the live wood creaks and groans. The steps you thought you knew lead you to a part of the ship you've never seen before. A newly carved nook that smells of resin and wood chips. Touching the wall beneath your fingers, the live wood hums at your touch. You understand that the Lady Vengeance has carved this space for you in gratitude for your help. You enter and feel the presence of the ship recede, offering you the total privacy of a moment alone with your companion. The first moment you have been truly alone together. No sooner have you entered the room than Sabine shoves you onto the bed and starts tearing at your clothes. She kisses you gently. Then, as your mouths open, a dalliance of tongues.
The sweet taste of remembrance. The titillation that is one's first kiss. How young you were. Tell me, how was it? Really? One's tongue ending up in one's sweetheart's left nostril isn't generally regarded as perfection. Just trust me. There is no embarrassment here. I think it's time for another taste.
She kisses your neck, your chest, twirls her tongue around your nipples.
I want you naked. Now.
She looks on as you remove your garb, and it's like you can feel her gaze, an eager flame that travels up and down your naked body.
Good boy.
She takes one of your hands and leads it to her lips, gently brushing them with your fingertips.
Remember how when we first met I licked your arm? Think now of what will happen when I lick you all over. All those memories shrouded in flesh. No more secrets. I will know you like I know my own heart.
She lowers your hand and places it between her breasts. You can feel the beat of her heart, the dulcet, ancient rhythm.
Let me come to know you. Oh, now we're getting somewhere. Another sensation altogether. But you're afraid. Tell me why. I understand, but there is so much more to me than my needle. Forget the scar, forget the names on my skin, and forget the instrument with which I kill. You will get to know the real me. All of me. I am Sabine, and I'm here with you. That's right, my darling. I'm here with you. Now do you realize you've no reason to fear me? That I could never hurt you? I love you. I want you.
Her kisses go lower still, your belly and below. Her tongue is all along your length. Just a tease. Slowly she moves back up, her body close to you, her lips against your ear.
Just one question left. The one question as yet unanswered in your flesh. Do you love me too? And I will have to take your word for it, won't I?
With a few easy movements, Sabine slips out of her clothes and straddles you in all her naked glory.
Isn't it wonderful to be in love? Isn't it magical to make love?
Her lips land on yours once more as she guides you inside her, and slowly, ever so slowly, gallops you into oblivion. The night was long, but you didn't sleep a wink. You lie in one another's arms, basking in euphoric exhaustion.
Ready for round 5? Come here.
As Sabile's hands traipse their way down, a sound emanates in the distance.
Oh, that was Lady Vengeance. She's calling us back. How she spoils our sport.
You both rise from the bed and get dressed. When you're ready to leave, Sabine takes your hands in hers.
You know me now, don't you? The real me. You're not afraid anymore, are you? And I love you.
One more kiss. Then you leave, your arms around each other's waist.
Let's get this divinity thing over with, shall we? This is so much more fun.
Melody's face is drawn. She seems tired, somewhat...
What's wrong with you? You seem... happy.
Oh!
I'm growing soft, aren't I?
I am glad to have met you, my friend. You let me taste freedom, and now my journey is at an end. Go. Meet your destiny.
Final voyage of the Lady of Vengeance. She served us well. Lucy and the Divine, standing guard over Arx. He's been slacking off by the look of things.
More two legs. Why must you crowd our woods? Go be with your own kind.
I feel awful. You all right, stranger? I heard a huge crash in the mountains earlier. Maybe thunder, maybe Voidwoken. Don't go wandering alone now.
She shoots you a questioning look, but resignation quickly wipes her face clean of curiosity.
I won't ask. Long as it weren't a Voidwoken, that's all I need to know. Well, settle in then. No point heading into the city. Gates are closed. Voidwoken. In the city. I never thought I'd see the day. Lucian's Day. Got a few prayers of my own that need answering. But these days, who don't? Whites? Sure.
I welcome newcomers and neighbours alike.
You have the trust of Lord Arhu. Show that you deserve it.
Good find.
I pledge my heart, Ocean.
No. It's in the beginning, Lucian. You have the trust of Lord
What if
Arhu.
someone's still in there?
Show that you deserve it.
What if someone's still in there?
She studiously ignores you.
I help you to know and understand.
Good find.
What's on my mind? Why, texture, maturity, taste. But most of all, I'm wondering what tickles your fancy. Looking at you, I think it may be power. Am I right? So I have not misjudged you. Now, we've established how you feel about power. How do you feel about law?
A glint appears in her eye, and she smiles. Then she raises her hands and shows you her rings.
Perhaps this is the power you seek. I've been...
This place stinks.
There you are. I've been looking for Losa. I suppose she can sense how close. Shall I continue? Well, the prognosis is very good.
All those souls.
I wasn't expecting...
The candles twinkle in the distance, each a life, each a soul.
All these people. All these people. All these precious people.
She stands silent as Malady suddenly grabs Losa's arm.
We must stop him.
Having extinguished the flames in the demon's home plane and killed innocents in the process, Losa looks to her party, eyebrows...
You sacrificed many to save many more, yourself included among them. It was the right thing to do.
Many souls are lost, but many more will be saved, thanks to you.
I had no choice. If I had left those souls alive, I stand no chance of defeating Adramalik. That was amazing. He's scared. I feel it. Oh my God, I feel it. This is it.
She suddenly stops short and stares at you, hard. She leaps into your arms and plants a huge, wet kiss on your mouth.
You and me, we can do anything. Let's get him, Chief.
Look what you've made me do. You bad, bad girl, Losa. I shall have to teach you a lesson.
Deep down, And if I choose to listen,
She pauses, one ear.
it gets louder.
She cocks her head the other way, brow.
I can't really hear it at all. I guess that's a new kind of freedom. Maybe not the freedom to be.
She smiles and steps.
I choose me. And I choose you. I choose.
She leans back, her face shining, eyes dancing, radiate.
So, now that my voice is mine again, want to hear a song? Come to me, the night is dark. Come to me, the night is long. Sing for me, I'll sing along. Sing for me, oh sing for me. Sway with me, we'll make them scream. Dance with me, we'll make them bleed. Sing for me, I'll sing along. Sing for me, oh sing for me.
Look at you, beautiful, inside and out. I think you might be my favorite. Shh, don't tell the others.
I'm ready!
Glory is mine.
Please return.
I pledge my heart, O Lucian, please return.
I pledge my life, oh Lucian.
I pledge my soul, O Lucian. Please return.
Please return.
I pledge my life, oh Lucian.
I pledge my life, O Lucian, please return.
I pledge my life, oh Lucian.
I pledge my life.
Out there then act. Looks like the big moment has finally arrived. Don't underestimate the power of true. Consider it a taste of your divine. Of course, it's up to you whether or not to listen. I know how I'd.
Melody wearily chuckles to herself, then bows.
Looks like my investment's paid off.
I need worship, only one divine. And I believe
you've shown me kindness in the face of my sins.
Now go. Rivellon needs a new divine.
God woken. Dallas told me about you. You must be as hard as diamonds, and twice as bright. Your divine welcomes you. I understand. Sacrifice takes courage, but I shall help you. Though it pains me, your sacrifice shall be made for you. Dallas.
I'm sorry. You've come such a long way, but there is too much at stake.
The God King hears my call. He sends a companion word to your father. Come to the Source King.
Lucian struggles to rise, but the weight of his own pain leaves him to gravity's...
My time is done. But your source burns so bright I'm all but blinded by it. Be wise and true, Godwoken. I am no hero, but wisdom and truth. These are values I always believed in.
Dallis groans in pain.
I have failed. The future of all that is rests on your shoulders.
Listen, this is it. Again. And I want you to know I'm not putting up a fight, not against you. My revels are now ended. Yours are about to begin. I've had my vengeance, my life and my liberty. You helped me win them back. And then, when you told me you loved me, all of me awoke. All I want now is for this to end. To be by your side when we wage the final battle. And long, long after, I know you do. And I love you too. Now kiss me.
You kiss each other passionately, ready to face the darkest dark.
Here we stand. All my life has been a lead-up to this. To be the... I will not say it was in vain, but if I were to chance upon my throne right now, I would sit down beside it, cast my glance to the horizon, and think of worthier things. I'd think of Sadher, my great love. I'd think of my children, their joyous dance through fiery skies. And of course, I'd think of you. Of the adventures we had, of our unlikely yet heartfelt friendship. Yes, I'd sit there, thoroughly contented, and wait for you to ascend the throne. But before you go, remember how when we first met, I took you by the jaw to inspect your teeth? Not something one forgets in a hurry. Now, if you recall, as per your own testimony, you can cook, tailor, and groom, three quite indispensable talents. At the time, of course, I couldn't have foreseen the adventure ahead, but now that it's quite over, I'd like to renew the opportunity for you to become my slave. What say you? Well, that's settled then. You're very welcome to my house indeed. We'll feast and reminisce. But in the meantime, my boots are not going to clean themselves.
Darling, there you are. Come, let me take a look at you. I've never known a god before they became divine. I was curious if it would have changed you.
She gives you a long, assessing look, but makes no immediate comment.
Really?
She paces around you like a cat, looking you over.
Well, you certainly look the same. But there's something in the air around you. It vibrates ever so slightly. There's magic in it. Power. Don't you feel it? Maybe you should give it a bit of time. I imagine it takes almighty power a little while to settle in. That quite depends on you, I suppose. Is a deity permitted to mingle among us mortals?
She laughs, and it's music to your soul.
I certainly hope so. We love each other after all.
A kiss, and oh, how sweet she tastes.
Love conquers even divinity. quite depends on you, I suppose. Is a deity permitted to mingle among us mortals?
She laughs, and it's music to your soul.
I certainly hope so. We love each other after all.
A kiss, and oh, how sweet she tastes.
Love conquers even divinity.
But I'm bloody... Well, yeah. I'm not the next god. Someone made that abundantly clear.
She winks and pokes you in the ribs.
So? Come on, don't keep me in suspense. What are you gonna do with your almighty power? Big job. I'd offer to help, but I've got some business of my own to attend to. Ding, ding, ding! My loot calluses are all but worn off. I'm a disgrace. So, Chief, I guess this is it, right? Don't speak too soon. You're a god now, after all. Soon enough, your brain will be full of all the fates of all the people in all the realm. Let me know if you see any falling boulders coming my way, though. Or goiters or something.
As she turns from you, the whites of her eyes darken, the veins in her face go grey, and a wicked smile curls her mouth. Suddenly, it's gone again. She winks, and you're left wondering whether you saw anything at all.
See you around.
She turns to you, arms crossed, and grins.
Look at you. Magnificent. Don't I know it? Let's hope it pays off.
She fingers the mask covering her face. For a moment, it seems as though she's about to remove it, but instead, she places a hand on your shoulder.
We've come a long way together. I did my best by you all the way, and sacrificed much. But I'd give even more to see you become exactly what you've become. Soon, I'd like to have a little chat about something you can do for me. But I believe that can wait. Relax. Enjoy. I certainly plan to do the same. Oh, I don't know, around and about. Treat myself to some mead, a level 300. I'd say we've earned it.
Marcus and I have... And a well-deserved... I never thought I would be proud to have befriended a giant. But there is no one I...
It gives me almost as much pleasure to speak to you as it does to be whole again. I will always be an ally to those that carry swords, to those whose blood is of the heroes of old, and so, as always, I am at the ready.
You look out to the endless beyond. The sun's light plays upon the waves, just as it always did. The sails flutter in the wind, just as they always will. And yet, something is different. You are different. And with a start, you realize where you must go next. You speak the command to the Lady Vengeance, and another chapter begins. Sabine wandered the world. She became a household name, famed the realm over as a traveling hero, celebrated wherever she went. Enjoying life to the fullest, she was truly and finally free. Lohse returned to her music and enjoyed a storied career as the Divine's premier musician. Dark moods would still overtake her, and she would spend long hours walking in the wilds. She always returned with a new song. And then there was you. For how much of this do you take credit or blame? And what kind of divine were you as the world battled on? Did you show mercy or strength? Did you sacrifice others as Lucian had done? Did you regret becoming divine? Should you have given your soul and sealed the veil? Only you know the truth. Only you know if you atone for your sins.